Hello and welcome to Tommy Surfs. I'm Tommy and today we'll be looking at the Channel Islands Fishbeard. Now before I begin the review, I kind of wanted to give a shout out to Jeff. If you guys don't remember, Jeff's the guy who invited me to the surf ranch, and because of him I got to check that off the bucket list, which probably never would have been checked off. And one of the things he did for me was called me up and he said, I got two boards I want to give you. And he gave me his old Fishbeard because he got a refresh. And he gave me a Neckbeard 3. So thanks to Jeff, I will be reviewing both those boards. So huge shout out to the guy. Dude, you're a legend. Anyways, the Fishbeard. You guys are all familiar. I think it's been out for a while. I wish I could review boards as soon as they were coming out. But I think this one's important to review because hopefully they keep it in their lineup for a while, because I've been really impressed by it. So stay tuned. Good under my arms? Alright, I hope so. Alright. Channel Islands Fishbeard. So basically this board, if you take a look at it, it is the chassis of the Neckbeard 2 with a different tail and then obviously a different fin configuration. So this one here, much like the Neckbeard 2, it's a single concave all the way through. So one thing about this board, it is 5'8" by 19 3/8 by 2 7/16 and comes in at 29.6 liters. I'm 5'8", 145 pounds. It has a medium entry rocker and a very relaxed exit, okay? So if you can tell, it's got the kick in the nose, a little bit of a kick, but it's mostly flat. And it's got a very, very good speed engine right here, okay? I'm a heavy front-footed surfer, and this board actually works very well for me because of this portion here and the wide point being slightly forward. This board is made for speed. And the interesting thing about it is this. I did like the Neckbeard 2, but I didn't love it. It wasn't like I just fell in love with it. And they're so similar. The only difference being this tail and the fins. So I have to assume it's this fin setup that works for me, that the thruster didn't. When I get up on this board, I get instant speed, right? And I mean, obviously when you drop in, you're gonna get speed from gravity. But even in the smaller waves, you'll see me pop up and I just turn the board sideways and that first pump accelerates me. And then down the line, I'm able to really pump down the line without wasting a lot of energy. But anyways, there's the outline. I don't know if you could see the foil. The rails are very, very medium, so they're very forgiving. And it's a really good board. I really like it. So one thing is they recommend a keel. So now I've surfed this with the Raw Machado keels, and now I'm on the Onos by Naked Viking Surf. The Onos are a little bit smaller. I think I need something in between the Onos and the Machado keels, something right in the middle. And the beauty of the Naked Viking Surf is that you can look at the marlin fins, and they come in 3 different sizes. So the large is very similar to the Machado keels in terms of size and area. This is very similar to the small version of the marlins, the Onos are. And then they have a medium. So I think the medium is what I should have gone with. Nice and wide, kind of vertical, so it gives me a little bit more pivot. All right, so there it is. Beautiful board. I wish it was lighter. Channel Islands, if you watch this video, hook me up. All right, guys. Okay, so the way I'm going to break this down now is I'm going to try to group the surfing into sections, and this first section is going to be carving. So, you know, not all boards are going to be friendly for carving, and as you saw there, the board can get on rail. And obviously it was a small wave, so probably not that hard to do. But if you watch Parker Kaufman, he's doing it on some pretty good sized waves, and he gets it on rail pretty hard. So we know the board's capable. It's just going to be up to, you know, the surfer. But I think, you know, a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's got nice medium, you know, friendly rails, and then the back gets a little bit more pinched, which allows you to kind of set it. So I don't have a lot of speed, but as you can see, I can fully wrap my turns and at least, you know, complete them. Now this next section is about speed and how the board has the ability to kind of just get up and go. So there's no like stall right when you get up. So as long as you get that little first pump in, the board wants to move forward. And I think this is kind of maybe a twin thing, because my Go Fish is very similar to this. So you'll notice I just kind of project forward. And I think this video here, I wanted to show how fast I'm actually going with the camera. Actually, the solo shot, it was broken, but it wasn't moving. But it kind of gives you an idea of how fast I'm actually moving relative to, you know, something that's standing still. So now we're going to look at the bottom turn to top turn, and it's a pretty long section, but you'll notice that this board comes off the bottom really quickly, so it has great acceleration, and which allows you to do a top turn a little more easily because of the fact that you have speed. Even when the waves are small, you'll notice that the bottom turn does propel me a little bit more forward, allowing me to get a little, having enough speed to then finish off the maneuver. So I'll let you watch this section. You know, it's kind of the same bottom turn to top turn maneuver. So now here, I have difficulty doing 360s with the keel fins, and I managed to do it on this board, which I've never done on my Go Fish. And here I was riding the Onos, and because they're smaller fins, as you saw, I had a lot more speed, and I was able to do a 360. Now this second to last section is going to be my attempts at airs, and as you know, I'm not an air guy. But the funny thing about this board is that I was just launching them, and they were launching very straight. So this might actually be a pretty decent board to learn how to do airs on, and it definitely has a lot of drive, like I said, acceleration, and because of the tail, I'm assuming has a lot of pop. And now the last section is the dreaded backside on a twin fin, and I am terrible going backhand already. So then you add the element of a twin fin, and it really sucks. So it took me a very long time to figure out how to do this, and I am getting used to it. And I don't know exactly what adjustments I made, but I was able to start getting my bottom turns. But before I got to this particular day, I was just digging rail. And so backside is a little bit more challenging. But all in all, I think it's just a matter of technique. And it's kind of exposed that weakness, and now it's allowing me to adjust to it, which is actually improving my backhand on my other boards. So again, maybe it's just the fin. Taller, more vertical fin might actually help pivot on the backside. And in fact, I might try to do a keel fin on the front side, and then maybe like an upright, fin on the backside. So we'll see. All right. Thank you for watching and putting up with a 12-minute video. I apologize for the length. Please like, subscribe, and maybe the same thing. Email Channel Islands if you've made a decision based on this review. So that way they know that I'm out there and I'm reviewing boards. Although I'm not 100% sure it's going to go well, because just to give you a preview, the Neckbeard 3 review isn't going all that great. That board just not working for me. But anyways, thanks again, and I'll try to get more videos out and hopefully make them shorter.